You say that now. Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. We got to let this ride. This certification day. We got to see this. I need an insurrection.
What we're about to see happen here in the next few minutes is that there's going to be a mahogany box that has the sealed votes that will be carried in by the Senate pages. This is one of the most important responsibilities of the Senate page program for them to bring these.
So I'm sorry for being a little late.
The sealed votes.
I'm sorry for being a little late. I was helping Jason Black, the Black Authority, get some numbers for some New York congressmen and congresswomen about that Robert Buck situation and the anti-black hate crime bill. So, it is what it is. But this is it's time to see if America really fixed itself or not.
Are working with Republicans now to make this peaceful transfer of power happen, despite the fact that they work so hard to make the election results go the other way. After Vice President Harris gavels in and begins that joint session of Congress, there will be 4 tellers who take turns reading the results from each one of the states.
Talk.
Now, in past years, including in...
All right, just letting Twitter know that we're live.
Could have gone off the rails. That's where the opportunity is for a member of Congress to object to the results.
Here we go. That's what we need.
Reading of the results from taking place. But Congress, after what happened on January 6th, changed the rules of the electoral certification process. And now, not just one member of Congress can voice an objection. There has to be a group of members of Congress that do that, and there's a whole process that takes place that is a much higher bar than existed before. Even though 4 years ago it was still more of a formality, now after the Electoral Count Act was passed.
Earlier this morning, it says Congress certifies our great election victory today, a big moment in history. MAGA.
Leave it to Trump. Trump is an a-hole. Look at us smiling. Look, I'm telling you, family, we're not in this club, and we never will be. And look, they shout out Miss Niecy. Look at Miss Niecy. 27 degrees and it's snowing. All right, Miss Niecy, you got it.
6 days of hand-wringing in between. That's right. Yeah, it's a tough thing.
Yeah, that's right.
To certify your own loss. Obviously, it was a
certify these nuts. Pause.
hard-fought political battle, but not really close in the end.
Here we go. Now y'all want to take victory dance and talking about somehow it wasn't close. Y'all was scared as hell.
Vice President Harris talking about that threat to democracy. She put out a video last night.
Look at her. She just did some cocaine. Allegedly. She just did some cocaine. Allegedly. Come on, just when you get to Florida, y'all say, hey, they climbing again. Oh my God. She got that good water, boy. That ain't out of no tap.
Here we are 4 years later. The mahogany boxes with the electoral votes.
Mahogany boxes. Here we go. Why it gotta be mahogany? Why it can't be a regular box? I thought y'all weren't about color.
On this election. No, we do not know at this point, but it could happen that people object to these.
You know what? It could be vodka.
As the process continues for
look at all them white men.
Your point about,
Fox News. You're a little too close, man. Damn, Topeka, Kansas got 17 inches of snow. And Kansas. Ain't that's crazy. There you go. There you go, Biden.
Can't afford to let this guy ever occupy the
There you go.
And then when asked that question, he goes back to, well, what happened 4 years ago, I believe, was a threat to democracy.
Damn.
But it still doesn't explain why they were saying all that during the election.
I bought sparkling juice, and my wife and daughter drank off most of the bottle. Jesus Christ.
That the country voted.
I only had a little bit.
That they wanted something different, which is why some of these moves by President Biden, including the banning of oil and gas exploration offshore, just in the past day, executive orders.
Show me something.
To what people voted for, at least on the campaign of the president-elect. Donald Trump. As we see the
Just imagine, 4 years ago, I was outside.
to participate in the official account. Just a couple things.
And it wasn't snowing. It was a lot warmer. It was like 30. It was like 39 degrees. Damn, West Virginia had almost 50,000 people out without power. Get some.
Deb Fisher from Nebraska and Amy Klobuchar from Minnesota. They'll kind of kick this thing off.
Of course they will.
Talk about what this process is, and it'll be pretty. Before last cycle, before 2020.
Look at JD. Look at JD.
Standard procedure. There were objections, obviously, back in 2000, and Vice President Al Gore started that process. Here she is, gaveling in. Let's listen to her for a second.
Here you go. Uh-oh. Here we go.
House coming to order.
House is coming to order. House is coming to order.
Mr. Speaker and members of Congress, pursuant to the Constitution and laws of the United States, the Senate and House of Representatives are meeting in joint session to verify the certificates and count the votes of the electors.
What if they pull the 24th or the 25th right now? That'd be hilarious.
Of the United States. After ascertainment has been had that the certificates are authentic and correct in form, the tellers will count and make a list of the votes cast by the electors of the several states. The tellers on the part of the two houses will take their places at the clerk's
Hey,
desk.
what if Trump, after they certify it, he sent all the cops in there and arrest everybody? Oh, Lord, that'd be hilarious. Whole bunch of Capitol Police and Fed cops running up in there arresting everybody.
So this process will be going on for quite a while here as they count all the
Oh, we know. We remember 4 years ago.
Alabama. Some states
We remember.
are going to take longer than others. Given
Oh, Kara Clark, don't worry. Tomorrow we will be discussing that.
many more than that.
We will be going live tomorrow afternoon. We will be discussing that.
In light of what happened here 4 years ago, I mean, this looks like every other year except that year specifically.
Without objection, the tellers will dispense.
Yes,
with reading
CRU,
formal
she's overseeing her
portions
own
of the
defeat.
certificates.
Correct.
After ascertaining that the certificates are regular in form and authentic, the tellers will announce the votes cast by the electors
Uh-huh.
for each state, beginning with Alabama.
Alabama.
Senator Fisher.
Talk your shit.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Alabama seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 9 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 9 votes for vice president.
Why y'all clapping? Let's go. Why we clapping? Why we clapping?
All right, so again, this will continue alphabetically through all of the states, some of which Donald Trump will be.
Look at all them white men.
In which Kamala Harris will be declared the winner, but overall, Trump's got the 270 votes necessary, Brett, in order to take this. We don't think that there's going to be any change in that.
No, and this will be, state by state. They'll go through this process, and obviously, electorally, he's going to surpass the needed number, about 3/4 of the way through. This is, it's the final certification, and this sets up the inauguration. But it's also a moment that you obviously reflect back to what happened 4 years ago. We know that the president-elect, soon to be president again, has pledged to pardon or offer some relief to some of the January 6th rioters. There's questions about, how many and what their charges were, but we're going to be following that. It's probably going to happen in the early days of his presidency.
Everybody talks about the first 100 days of the presidency. And even Susan Wiles was talking about the first 100 days. But I think this presidency is going to be marked in the first 10 days.
Maybe even the first 2. I think that they do have a list of things that they're going to roll out, executive order-wise.
Roll out.
And other
Roll
The
out.
big question now is this battle between one big bill or two bills.
Me and my homies.
The president in an interview
Let's stop that.
opened the door to maybe two bills. Speaker Johnson said it was one big, beautiful bill, in the president-elect's words. And I think that
Oh,
that
shut
is
up.
a battle between the House and Senate as we look at the joint session.
Damn, you fucks talk too
Let's
much.
listen in just for a second here.
54 votes for vice president.
Damn, California, that gotta suck. You gotta give him 54. That sucks.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Colorado seems to be regular in form and authentic. And it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris
Well,
of the state
Kira,
of California
no,
received 10
Mr.
votes
J,
for
he's
president,
resigning
and Tim Walz of the
effective
state of
Wednesday,
Minnesota
but he's gonna
received
stay
10
on
votes
until
for
they
vice
pick a new
president.
leader.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Connecticut.
All right, as we move through the alphabet on into Connecticut, Chad Pergram, if
Hold
you
on.
could jump back in here.
I think Fox News is a little behind.
Heard and seen so far.
Yeah, well, this is pretty typical here, and
J.D.
you know,
Vance of the state of
before the
Ohio received 6 votes for vice president.
I think Fox News is a little behind, like usual.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of California.
Oh no,
seems to be
MSNBC is
more than
behind.
authentic,
Okay,
and
say
it
less.
appears
there was a
therefrom
famous
that
moment
Kamala D.
there, and
Harris
these were the
of the
old
state-
rules. You had to have one House petitioner and one Senate petitioner to challenge a state's slate of electors. This is a joint session of Congress, the House and Senate meeting together. And you had member after member after member of the Congressional Black Caucus coming down to the well and challenging Florida. And
A. Hill, that should tell you everything you need to know about Elon. He's a scumbag.
Got to Maxine Waters, the Democratic Congresswoman from California, and Al Gore asked her, "Do you have a Senate co-sponsor?" And she said, "No, I don't, and I don't care." And Al Gore, and this was kind of a statesman-like moment for him, and kind of, you know, looking back at all the tumult of that election.
That man ran around talking about how he pro-immigrant, and you had all his defenders sitting up there saying he's right, and now he's over there talking about the UK.
He was going to a lack of clarity, and you might remember this 4 years ago.
I'm telling y'all, family, he wants that rule where you can jail people for social media posts over here. He wants it.
In this update of the Electoral Count Act in late 2022 to say that
Doge wants to bring in the SCS. We're not going to say what it is because then we're going to get in trouble.
Under the Constitution, it says all they're supposed to do is kind of be there and preside over this joint session between the House and Senate. I will say, however, back in 1961 with Richard Nixon.
Bruh, they brought in UPS folders. We are back up, family.
They were not the determinative state as to who
All these
Richard Nixon
folders are UPS. We back up.
1960, but one slate of electors had come in for JFK.
I'm sorry, USPS. We back up.
And it turns out that they, you know, it was a close race in Hawaii.
Oh, I know, Kara. I know.
And the idea was that they were able to.
I was yelling on Jason's program in the car on Saturday
Nixon won the
while I
state.
was listening when he tried to tell me he don't know who his representatives in Park Slope. I'm like, are you dumb?
Who ultimately won.
And it appears that
All right, Chad, thank you very much. Let's head back to the House floor and listen.
Shut up.
4 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 4 votes for vice president.
Yes, she's Jamaican. Running Park Slope.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Illinois seems to be regular in form and authentic.
Pritzker must be pissed right now.
Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 19 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 19 votes for vice president.
That one gotta hurt because that's where the DNC was. Get off your phone,
Madam
Negro.
President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Indiana seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 11 votes for president.
I ain't gonna hold you. They going
J.D.
a
Vance of the
lot quicker
state
than
of
this.
Ohio.
Hey, man. Don't play with my internet right now. They playing with my internet. What's going on? Fox News, what are you doing? Come on, Fox News.
It appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 6 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 6 votes for vice president.
There you go. Get the screen clean.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Kansas seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 6 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 6 votes for vice president.
It doesn't. Oh no, that's Nebraska. Remember when they thought that Kamala was going to take Iowa? Good times.
Seems to be regular in form and authentic. And it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 8 votes for president.
Hey, Kara, that might be your kinfolk. You better look that up.
8 votes for vice president.
We can fit you with a tape recorder. You can go in there to the next event and cuss your cousin out.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Louisiana.
They're required to stand Hurricane IQ.
Regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 8 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 8 votes for vice president.
She can't opt out. This is one of her Senate duties.
President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Maine seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 3 votes for president, and Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 1 vote for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 3 votes for vice president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 1 vote for vice president.
Can't even clap. Get some. This is the only thing y'all got good up in Maine is lobsters.
The certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Maryland seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 10 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 10 votes for vice president.
Oh my God, look at Nancy.
Madam President,
How is your hip?
The electoral vote of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 11 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 11 votes for vice president.
Look at Hakeem Jeffries, that scumbag.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Michigan seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 15 votes for president.
That one hurt.
And J.D. Vance of the state of
You see how they took Kamala off the screen?
Vice president.
You see how they took her off the screen? She was mad as hell.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of
Mr. Scribbles, we don't know if it's peaceful yet. That motherfucker be climbing outside. They probably knocking down them fences right now.
Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 10 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 10 votes for vice president.
Come on, give me another climb. Look at Schumer, you piece of crap.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Mississippi.
That elf is looking at Kamala's ass.
Form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 6 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 6 votes for vice president.
Listen, y'all, I'm sure Kamami's she's gonna cry when she starts getting them book deals. I'm sure. Millions.
The certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Missouri seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 10 votes for president. And
Remember when they thought that Kamala was gonna win Missouri? Good times.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Montana seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 4 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 4 votes for vice president.
No, people want to hear her story. UPS? Damn, UPS is making some bank today, boy.
The certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Nebraska seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears
Well, hey, Kunta, that's called genetics.
The state of Florida received 4 votes for president, and Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 1 vote for president. And J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 4 votes for vice president. And
You know what? I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna try something.
Received 1 vote for vice
I'm
president.
gonna try something. I forgot I had this big ass sound bar. I'm gonna see if it works with my computer. Let me see.
The certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Nevada seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefore
I should have did this before. I never thought to check it.
Received 6 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 6 votes for vice president.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state
Come on.
seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California
Come on.
received 4 votes for president, and Tim
Damn
Walz
it.
of the state of Minnesota received 4 votes for vice president.
Shit. All right. I was gonna try to use my Bluetooth, this big ass Bluetooth speaker I got. I guess
The certificate of the electoral vote of the state of New Jersey seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 14 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 14 votes for vice president.
is that Hurricane I ain't sure because we blocked him because he was being an idiot on Saturday.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of New Mexico seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 5 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 5 votes for vice president.
Biden's not required to be there. Gas station.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of New York seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 28 votes for president. Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 28 votes for vice president.
Now the Bluetooth works.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of North Carolina seems to be regular in form.
This one hurt too.
And it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received
Why do you
16
need
votes for
Biden there?
president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 16 votes for vice president.
Listen, Biden gonna be gone in 2 weeks. You don't need him there to listen to results. He can stay down the street. It's okay. Let him start cleaning out his office
The certificate of the electoral vote
and
of
his
the state
bedroom.
of North Dakota seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 3 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 3 votes for vice president.
What the hell is that? They brought out a whole poster board. Shout out to it. That's wild. If I was running that state, I'd show up with a text message. You heard me?
Seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 17 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 17 votes for vice president.
Okay, calm down, JD. Sit your punk ass down.
Madam President,
This one gonna hurt.
of the electoral vote of the state of Oklahoma seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received
No, he
7
stood
votes
up
for
because his
president.
state voted for
J.D.
him.
Vance of the state of Ohio received 7 votes for vice president.
Who cares? Tell me somebody's climbing. That's what I want to know.
President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Oregon seems to be regular in form and authentic. And
Did he win or did he ride the coattails?
the state of California received 8 votes for president, and Tim
By that
Walz
logic, Mike
received
Pence won in
8
2016,
votes for
and he
vice
did
president.
nothing. Is this what we're doing?
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J.
Damn,
Trump
Miss
of the state
Niecy.
of Florida received 19 votes for president, and J.D.
That's
Vance
wonderful
of the
you
state
voted
of
for Trump.
Ohio received 19 votes for vice president.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Rhode Island seems to be regular in form and authentic.
Madam President.
Therefrom, that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 4 votes for president,
Hmm.
and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 4 votes for vice president.
I mean, listen, when has America never been screwed? Giving payback. Don't block them.
The certificate of the electoral vote of the state of South Carolina seems to be
Who's
regular
Carmelo?
in form
Are you
and
talking about
authentic.
Anthony
It
or
appears
Carmelo Hayes from the
therefrom that
WWE?
Donald J.
Because
Trump
they're not
of
on the
state of
screen.
Florida
Thank you
received
so much.
9 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 9 votes for vice president.
She's probably smiling because Josh Shapiro, she probably knows something.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of South Dakota seems to be regular in form and authentic. And it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 3 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio.
It wouldn't have mattered if she
received
won
3 votes
Pennsylvania. She
for
still
vice
would have
president.
lost.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Tennessee seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received
Well, give him
11 votes
payback.
for president, and
Here's
J.D.
how you do
Vance
that.
of
Make
the
sure
state
your
of
local and
Ohio
state is in order.
received 11 votes for vice president.
Madam President, the certificate
Beef
of
heart.
the electoral vote of the state of Texas
Bye.
seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that
Dumbass.
Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 40 votes for president.
There's about to be a fight in there. Let's go.
Received 40 votes for vice president.
Yeah. Look at him. Yeah. That is white meat on white.
Madam President,
Oh, God.
the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Utah seems to be regular in form and
The place where Afro
authentic,
Beats
and it
died.
appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received
Thank God they
6
only got a few
votes
more states to go
for
because she's starting to lose
president,
it.
and J.D. Vance from the state of Ohio received
What was
6
pause,
votes
Wallow J?
for vice president.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Vermont seems to be regular in form and authentic. And it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 3 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 3 votes for vice president.
Yes, JSB. That's what most people do during an election. They vote against their interests.
The electoral vote of the Commonwealth of Virginia seems to be regular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 13 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 13 votes for vice president.
Yeah. Look at them Democrats. They sad as hell.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Washington
seems irregular in form and authentic, and it appears therefrom that Kamala D. Harris of the state of California received 12 votes for president, and Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota received 12 votes for vice president.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of West Virginia seems to be regular in form and authentic.
Miss Niecy, this is your fault.
From that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida
I'm kidding.
received 4 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 4 votes for vice president.
Woo! We don't have to be with the snow. Woo! Or Tim Pool.
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the great state of Wisconsin seems to be regular in form and authentic.
Make sure you hit the like.
It appears therefrom that Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida received 10 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 10 votes for vice president.
Did somebody yell out Amistad?
Madam President, the certificate of the electoral vote of the state of Wyoming seems to be regular in form and authentic.
Oh, word, Miss Niecy, some act right? Yeah, give me some act right.
Trump of the state of Florida received 3 votes for president, and J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio received 3 votes for vice president.
Members of Congress, the certificates having been read, the tellers will ascertain and deliver the result to the President of the Senate.
President of the Senate, get some.
The undersigned, Deb Fisher and Amy Klobuchar, tellers on the part of the Senate, and Brian Steele and Joseph Morelli, tellers on the part of the House of Representatives, report the following as the result of the ascertainment and counting of the electoral vote for President and Vice President of the United States for the term beginning on the 20th day of January, 2000.
Miss Niecy, I'm finna give you some act right. You heard what I'm talking about. Oh, word? You want me to drop the link? I'll drop the link in a little while. Don't worry. I'm finna give you some act right, though. Watch this. Since you want to try trolling me, I'm going to troll you right back. Watch this.
Appointed to vote.
Look, this is what y'all experiencing right now.
Is 530.
Snow, son.
Within that whole number, the majority is 270. The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida
Say it.
has received 312 votes.
Talk your shit. Look at her face. Bruh, this is beautiful. Look at her face. I'm Patrick. We're not going to block you, but don't say stupid things like that again. He didn't have 3 terms. We're not about to do this.
Kamala D. Harris of the state of
Say your name.
received 226 votes.
Talk your stuff. Talk your stuff. Somebody said Democrats got class. Okay, that's why y'all are outside talking about invoke the 24th, right? Y'all got class.
To vote for Vice President of the United States is 500.
No, sore winners. We don't care about none of them.
The majority is 270. The votes for Vice President of the United States are as follows. J.D. Vance of the state of Ohio has received 312 votes.
Stand up again. Stand up again. There you go. There you go. Get your exercise in. Get some. Fact. Democrats would say it's because she a woman. That's why she lost.
Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota has received 226 votes.
Stand up again. Whee!
This announcement of the state of the vote.
Giving payback. What else is she supposed to do? Start throwing papers around that she lost? She did that already.
Declaration of the persons elected President and Vice President of the United States, each for a term beginning on the 20th.
Donovan, please don't write the P word in the chat. Thank you so much.
And shall be entered together with the list of the votes on the journals of the House and the Senate. Thank you very much.
She finna run? See how easy that was, MAGA?
312
Y'all just had to do that. Then you could have climbed in the building.
Harris falling short, 26 along with Tim Walz. There with the still.
There you go.
It's kind of like reading your own political obituary.
It is tough. We'll note that there were no objections by Democrats. They're going to
See, that would have been quick in 21. Then y'all could have climbed the building.
After the speaker vote was that Donald J. Trump is the 47th.
Y'all did all that, and then they still finished it by 7 o'clock at night.
312 to 226. It's in the books. But if you just give a moment of perspective here, over
Exactly.
the last 2 years,
You accept the results,
presidential run.
and you're like, okay, we got to go keep it moving. Hey, they all now go have fun, gonna get something to eat, and they gonna go do coke. So it's all good.
Other people had that was happening already. Mental decline.
So hang on, Ms. Niecy says she want to give me some act right. So we gonna open up the line.
President-elect, then a second assassination attempt, a change.
Look, listen to this. A second assassination attempt. Who cares?
And all of the money that was spent.
No one cares.
On this election. This is the culmination of really Phoenix from the ashes.
Oh my good God. Now he's a phoenix?
And
What?
This is, if you look just back to January 6th, 4 years ago.
Oh my God. Y'all are not fit. Y'all not this crazy. Y'all over there calling this a phoenix rising from the ashes?
2 years later, 23, it was like 46%.
Listen to
It
him.
was down to 37%. By the time you get close to the election, January 6th and all that happened on this
Oh my God.
was only 5% of Americans thought that it was the most important thing that happened in Donald J. Trump's term.
Who cares?
Of how that was perceived and why it was not a big issue. Democrats missed, and they played it politically, that was the biggest issue, the threat to democracy. Today, we are moving on from that.
Are we moving on from this, sir?
Trump will be the president of the United States, the 47th, January 20th.
You know,
This guy's not serious.
on the one side you got January 6th, on the other
Family, I keep telling y'all this white vote's gonna do them us all. They're gonna do us all.
and people look back fondly at the Trump years and said, "Yo, we want some more of that."
And that's, James Carville's just said.
That's not what he said.
The economy's stupid. And he said, I got it wrong, which is interesting.
Brett, we'll see you tonight at 6 o'clock. You bet. Appreciate your coverage. We've got the governor of Louisiana standing by with Sanders.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, John. Thank you, Brett. Let's bring him in now. Governor Landry, thank you so much, Governor, for staying with us through the breaking news. First year,
Unbelievable.
We've all been watching play out there on the House floor.
All right, Miss Niecy, there you go. You come give me some act right.
Yeah, look.
My Lord. All right. I think we can all sum this up with I don't know. No, this will be perfect.
Y'all trying to get me go to hell.
Yeah, go to hell. This is retarded. This is insane. If you're not Miss Niecy, you're getting dropped.
Damn, really?
Yes, I said Miss Niecy's.
Come on, pause. The Niecy's not gonna do it that fast. Pause. Not trying to be mean. Hey, Miss Niecy.
But you mean the link's not working? There you go telling lies.
Who said that?
She said the link's not working, but you got
Well,
in.
you on the phone, she may not have the link, like the app. I don't have that.
What do you mean? That's never been a problem with her.
I don't know if she has the StreamYard app, but you can't click it.
She's never had that problem.
I got to do the app, sir. I had to type.
The app means nothing. All you got to do is make sure you use Chrome.
Ain't got nothing to do with Chrome. It don't pop up when you click the link, sir. It's not no link you can click. I'm telling you, I was in the chat.
Oh, Kira, you over there telling Porkies. It was actually more. But they won't tell you that. How is Trump Jesus' son? Carlos, explain that. How is Trump Jesus' son? Jesus died a virgin.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Well, you got little
The only way to heaven is Jesus or Trump. Okay. Well, then we're fucked. Because Jesus is resting right now, or he's being a zombie, and Trump ain't gonna get you to heaven. So you gotta help us. Oh, Jesus told you this, you know. Let me guess, the Bible told you so. Well, guess what? The Luciferians are gonna take you out. Bye. Enrico, he ain't gonna let you fuck if you yell his name like that. He likes you when you're humble. Remember, he doesn't like people that show their ass. You saw what he did with Elon.
You don't like people speaking with a broken English either. I'm just saying.
Well, give him payback. If he took all that money and still got in, we're not giving him a pass, but it doesn't matter. You know why, Torin? Because they wanted to see the certification and then he ran. It's okay. I got the views already on it, so it's all right. Dictator slavery party. This is what that person said. Are you serious? You just traded one slave master for another. Listen, they said Trump will fix everything, and he got punked by China. We're in trouble. The white vote will doom us all. What do you mean you can't click on it? I don't know what to tell you, Miss Neesy. Maybe West Virginia, since they were certifying the election, they told you no StreamYard for y'all today.
I don't told you what the problem is.
I heard you. You got to use the app. She's not downloading the app. I know her.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know, Miss Neesy. That's great, Enrico, that they founded the KKK. Who cares? Who cares? I love how y'all telling us stuff that we already know. So what, I'm supposed to praise Republicans because they fought to get black people free? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay, so explain to me why they did all that, and then you got Republicans talking about we want to take away the history. So how the hell is my children and your children supposed to know that if they're taking away black history? That's black history. You dumb. I don't get this. So you let them take away the history. My kids will never know that the Democrats were the ones that started the KKK. Unless y'all want to claim that as white history. David, he literally just said it. David, I get it. You can click that link too and tell me how much of a joke I am. Come on, let's go. Enrico said it. He literally said it.
They don't even know what they're talking about.
Oh my God.
You heard what Elon's over there doing in the UK, right?
Fuck him. And guess what? I'm not saying no way. Sir, why do you keep bringing up the KKK? Now you say black people use the N word more than the KKK. I tell you they dumb. Oh man. A whole race of people versus a subsector of white culture. Yeah, that's gonna be, yeah. Great. Then the KKK disproportionately killed more people. Do you want to play that game? We could do that. Per capita, the KKK killed more people than black people. You want to do that? I don't think you want to do that. Not today. Okay, David Massey, I think your phone's broken. We're going to help you. Get on the phone with your provider. Get you a new one. Enrico, nobody called you white. Now you get to go because we can look at your last name and know you're not white. And your first name and know you're not white. But since you want to do all that, we're going to do this for you. Yeah, handle that. I tell you they dumb.
They look good lives, his name.
I don't know. Joshua, see, this is what happens when you come in here late. You don't hear what people were talking about. Nobody said we didn't care that they started it. Maybe you didn't hear the second part of my inquiry. I'll say it again. I said, are we supposed to now praise Republicans because they help get black people free? That's what I said. I could care less. Fuck them both. And if we're gonna do that, then why did David Duke switch to being a Republican? Why did y'all allow that?
And most of them
Bob,
professors
nobody's
now
hating on white
Democrats.
people. Bob, nobody's hating on white people. We weren't even bringing up white people. People came up in here and brought up white people.
Well, also people forget a lot of the Southern folks that were Democrats switched to be Republicans. That were.
I don't even care about that. I just love the fact that I'm responding to people's questions and inquiries, and we're hating on white people. I wasn't even gonna talk about white people today. Really wasn't. This was about Kamala standing there certifying her own laws.
That's funny. That's sad.
Okay, he tried to infiltrate and failed, and he's still around 40 years later. How about that? How did y'all allow that? He couldn't have failed because he was literally in the news cycle a few years ago endorsing Trump. So he couldn't have failed. I'm just saying. Y'all didn't wholly condemn him, so what it is. Okay, Joshua, it doesn't matter. He's still around. I don't care if y'all look down on him. Y'all look down on him so much. Y'all watched them stupid ass Hodge twins. Since you said conservative circles, y'all watched the Hodge twins interview him and y'all didn't say nothing. Where are the conservatives that said we condemning this? We don't stand with this.
They didn't say nothing.
Of course y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all chose to ignore it. Joshua, again, the Hodge twins who y'all brought into the conservative circle interviewed him. Just recently. It was a couple months ago. And they were bragging about how they talked to him and how he was base and gave him the N-word pass. Why didn't y'all come outside and say we don't stand for this? Tree Ninja, he endorsed Trump.
You always endorse Trump.
But y'all look down on him in conservative circles, but you saw conservatives interview him and didn't say nothing. Correct, Joshua. So you made my point. If y'all are condemning him in conservative circles, why did you not condemn those two conservatives for doing that? Why didn't y'all do that? Answer me that question, Joshua. Oh, boy.
They were. That's what he said.
They were what?
I guess they was condemned for their interview.
No, they were not condemned. No, they were not.
Now, mainstream media did, but it was no conservative.
It's right here, December 4th. We gave David Duke the N-word pass. Where's the condemnation?
To those who are. Well, who did then? Give us some names.
Give me the person who said this is fucked up as a conservative. I want to know. Maybe I missed it. Tell me. 'Cause I don't remember this. And trust me, I be looking. Okay, I be lurking, but you know what I mean. Tell me when they did that. Bob, did I say you? I said, why did y'all as a group say something? Where's your conservative voices that said this is not cool?
Joshua,
Yeah, this was December 4th. This was over a month ago. I remember when I first saw the post and I'm like, so none of y'all gonna say something. Nobody was gonna say anything. You just let that, we just gonna let this pass. Got it. We letting this pass.
good for you, Gary. You want a cookie?
Oh, man.
I guess Josh was like, my here you go.
Ridiculous. Here we go. Now we keep racism alive. Motherfucker.
He said, ridiculous to keep racism alive. I refuse to believe that conservatives are really. Okay.
They're not against it, though. Most of the conservatives are not against it because they made money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're the
Sacrifice
first
belongs
ones to
you.
talk about problems with us, black people. But then when we start bringing up problems with everybody else, then it's content of character, not skin color. I literally sat in front of conservatives and I said, okay, why didn't y'all talk about Daniel Schaefer or Tony Temple? Why y'all keep bringing up George Floyd? Not now one of them could talk about that.
They still don't talk about it.
Tell me. I'm trying to have this conversation about why these cops are bad.
No.
Why would I condemn Farrakhan? Tell me, give me something that I would condemn Farrakhan for. Go ahead. Lewis, you get to play. Mr. McKinnon, you get to play the game. Tell me why I should condemn. Why should I condemn Farrakhan? Because you just told us I don't owe anybody an explanation, right? But you're asking me a question, so you want an explanation out of me. Go ahead.
D-Money, they all.
See, here we go. Now we're playing victim card. You see what I'm talking about? But this was the same dude earlier that got mad that we was talking about white people. Oh, let me tell y'all something. You trolls and who don't know it, and you got a whole semi-Google avatar, which is hilarious to me. Y'all using the word victim wrong. Some random guy, Beta. No, that's your uncle Jesse over there. You know, the one that likes to repost gay porn. Him. Triple threat. We didn't vote for Kamala over here. Next question. We were actually just laughing at her. Maybe you should have showed up earlier. You can play this back when it's over. We were actually laughing at her. I get it. Thank you, Kira. Come on. Oh, see? At least he took, you know what? I have to give, what's the name, credit. At least he took his advice. He left. Mr. McKinnon left. He left.
Well, I was sitting there waiting on his ass.
Because he had nothing to condemn him for. Nothing. Yes, Jesse Lee Peterson. Yes, he uses beta. Yes. No, I'm not kind of goofy. I'm goofy when I need to be. Your first name is Term. Enough said. You don't know how to keep it real. You keep it real dumb. Why is it my job to improve this? I'm worried about myself. I give out my lessons so somebody else can learn it. I can't improve nothing. I'm not in a position to improve anything except my own life. You fucks come around here and think that you're influencing something by putting out tweets. You ain't influencing nothing. But I figured that. Everybody wants a power till the power gets put in the spotlight. Then you got to show us how strong you are. And we find out you're weak. It's okay. This motherfucker said I can only improve myself. And I'm being selfish. So who else am I supposed to improve? Tell me.
I don't know, kid.
I'm not in control of anybody else's life. I'm in control of my life. No, Hurricane IQ. Every time that Hurricane IQ, if a conservative or a Republican talk to you and you talk opposite, you automatically a Democrat. Oh, okay, Joshua, I'll give you the floor. Since I'm not talking real, right? Bring your ass up here and tell me what I'm not doing that's talking real. Let's have a conversation. We'll play point for point. Let's play for it right now. Show me something. Because you're right, I have nothing valuable to give to people yet. Everybody in this chat that's been here longer than you, that didn't just show up here today, got informed about what was going to go on in the election 2 years ago. Damn near everything I said on here came to fruition. Come up here. I don't even have to insult you. Come up here. Tell me what I got wrong. Let's have that conversation. Show me how much of a man you are.
That's funny, D-Money. I like that.
Let's go. No, click that link. We'll give you some valuable advice. Come on. Because you seem like you're a follower.
Oh, he back. Explain Farrakhan to us, sir.
What is a man to me? A man is somebody that leads others. A man is somebody that takes charge. That's what a man is. A man doesn't second guess himself. A man stands on his word. A man confronts problems either by his own making or others. A man posts examples for others to follow. That's what a man is. Now, as a man, I'm telling you, click that link. Show me you're a man. No more typing. Typing's for females. Show me you're a man and use your words. Let's go. Sir, I'm leading a family right now. What you leading? You leading Gary, or whatever your name is, Jerry? Right now you're leading. See how many comments you could post than the females in this comment thread.
It's pinned, Joshua.
It's literally pinned. You see where that yellow where my name is? Click that link.
Do you have to, well, I'm about to say, if you don't got the app, they don't let you link. If you don't got a friend, you're on app. I don't think.
See, there you go. Manipulation. See what I'm talking about? Jerry, you can tag team with him. You click that link too. No, a real man is not responsible for others' lives. That's called a hero.
He's not Superman.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? If I'm your boss, I'm not responsible for your life. Maybe y'all didn't know that. I'm a boss. I'm not responsible for my employees' lives. I'm responsible to put them in the best position. Whatever they do with their lives is what they want to do. They want to follow my example, cool. If they don't, I'm not going to force them to do it.
Do you know how to spell, Josh? You don't know how to spell.
Jesus Christ. Joshua, literally when I defined what a man was, I literally said that in there. Literally. But, okay, again, you're being angry. Josh, you're still typing like a female. Click the link and get up here. We got this conversation, man to man. Let's go. Click the link. Stop talking. You don't even have to be on film. You can look just like my avatar on the screen. Okay, bye, Josh. Bye, Josh. Bye, Josh. Who's next? Here's another thing men do. They listen. So they can make informed decisions. You had 7 people tell you how to click it, including the person you're talking to. You want to ignore it? That's feminine. Jerry, you want to show him how to be a man? Click that link.
Or you go to the gulag, click there.
Come on, y'all looking bad. I'm good. I'm making money off of this, not him. Sir, I literally said what a man was, to lead others. Literally said that. That includes family. That includes people you interact with. That includes the younger folk. Literally said that, but y'all want to be in your angry mode and you don't want to listen. But okay. My God. Again, I'm not responsible. Yes, I have a kid. I'm not responsible for her life. I teach. Yes, I teach. Her mother and I jointly are responsible. I'm not the only one responsible for her. When she turned 18 and she go out there, I'm not responsible for her. Maybe y'all don't know how this works. Stop letting social media teach you. Well, freaking toast. See, you're actually being nice. You didn't say good afternoon or nothing, but at least you asking questions. What do I teach? I teach politics on this channel. And the family is in here and they will attest, if they want to, how much I've taught them. Which is why we're not stressed over this election. We were never stressed over it. Y'all forgot the concept of team. I'll give you an example, freaking toast. I told people a year ago, do not trust Elon Musk or Vivek Ramaswamy. They didn't want to listen to me. They trolled me. I said, okay, you'll find out. And what happened over Christmas break? Enough said.
And they still in their damn feelings on ass.
Mm-hmm. When the mass media didn't want to talk about bricks, when your presidential candidates didn't want to talk bricks, I was sitting here with my brother Blacklight Revelations talking about bricks when it wasn't a sexy topic. Now I guarantee you in the next 2 to 3 weeks, all these YouTube channels that are political are going to start talking about bricks when they start launching their offensive. And they're not going to have a clue what they're talking about. Oh, you want to know what happened with Elon? Well, give me 1 second because I like how you're asking questions. Jerry, the only person here is crying is you. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to let you cry in peace because we don't want to see grown-ass men cry. That's not good.
It's actually sad.
Okay, what happened, frickin' toast? Well, a year ago, I told people that Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are snakes, and they're using MAGA to get some station, and then their real feelings are gonna come out. Case in point, Vivek Ramaswamy went to go talk to the Breakfast Club. It's an urban radio show in New York. After that interview, because we streamed it on this channel, I said within 60 days he's gonna get exposed. Because he was having an attitude and he was being asked questions and he didn't like the fact that he had to ask these questions. I said within 60 days he was going to get exposed. It only took 45. Everybody started exposing him, which is why he lost the Iowa caucus and he had to drop out and then went under Trump. Now, come Christmas time, Elon Musk puts out a tweet talking about we need more foreign people over here to do AI and machine learning, particularly Indians on H-1B visas. And Vivek came back around 3 hours later and agreed with him. And it set off a firestorm between them and MAGA. And they've still been talking about it ever since. And that was 2 weeks ago. You should care because they're taking away jobs from Americans and they're undercutting people. And your president-elect even admitted he still uses it, even though he was the same one saying close the border. And we have to bring back jobs to Americans. I think you should care. And now MAGA's upset at those two.
They're not upset with Trump yet, are they? I said they're upset with Trump a little bit too right now because of that.
Well, he agreed. Well, remember what he said at New Year's Eve? He said the H-1B is good. Yes, it has to be fixed, but it's good. I still use it. And then people are like, see, even Trump's good with it. I'm like, that's not the point. He's literally contradicting what he stood on.
Yeah, He said he wanted that southern border closed. Basically, what's going to happen is they're going to send all.
But what? That's where the Indians are coming in from.
Yeah, everybody's coming in from there. Yeah.
But now he's going to put them on planes. He's going to accept them through customs now.
Yeah, the ones from India.
Oh, they don't get it. When he becomes importer in chief, it's okay. Mago still won. It's all right. Thank you, Miss Nisi, for being a member for 14 months. They didn't get rid of DEI. That's the point, though, D-Money. They never got rid of it. Because his whole cabinet is DEI. Except for one person. None of them are qualified for their position. None of them. Except the labor secretary. But, you know, we'll let them sort that out. They'll figure it out by April. I would love for somebody to tell me how a woman who ran a wrestling company is good for education. Tell me. That I want to know.
When she was getting temp thrown on the stage, watching her husband kiss another talent on stage.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
And one of them sued him.
I mean, I don't know how many times he'd have been sued by a woman.
Zachariah Browning. If you're gonna troll, at least say good afternoon first. Let me see. Anything else going on? Who's this? Why does this dude at the bottom look like? Why does this dude at the bottom look like Austin St. John?
What are you looking at?
On the screen.
Oh.
Who have regrets,
Well,
who have said in court that they did.
He looks like the Red Ranger.
Said in court that they believed what they now know to be
This
lies.
dude right
And
here.
there are others.
Oh wait, you can't see it on. You got to go back to your phone.
Convictions and in some cases jail time as proof of a corrupt system. It doesn't matter what if they were violent or non-violent,
Come on.
or what they believe, if they
Say Tyrannosaurus.
in terms of
Ooh, I like that you said that. Okay, freaking Toast, tell me what woke is. Define us what woke is. This should be good because they tried on Saturday. It didn't work. Define for us what woke is. This should be fun. Sir, I actually educate. Tell me when you taught people about the Genesis system, if you even know what that is. But I asked you a question. Tell me what woke is. Define it. I'm not painting anything anyway except how it's supposed to be painted. Tell me what woke is. Come on, can't be this hard. Matter of fact, I'll help you. I like spurring people's brains. We're going to help you. Actually, I might have downloaded it. It might still be here. Tell me, come on. Can't be this hard. I'm going to help you. We're not using the political one. I want the definition of woke. Some random guy, you're going to get blocked. Let me see. Hold on. Don't block him yet. Progressive or left-wing attitudes, it's not left-wing. See, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, some random guy, you gone. That's what I'm talking about. That's not woke. But I'm glad you thought that. I'm glad you put that in there. Ah, boy. I knew it. Y'all didn't learn nothing from Bethany Mandel, did you? 1930s, sir. We've had like three other periods. I don't even. You forgot about the 70s. You forgot about the 90s. You forgot about 2010, right? Say less. And you forgot about what's happening now. Say less. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, family. They miss it. They miss it. Oh, sir, I'm very proud. I am very proud. I get recognized for my work. You're being recognized that you have no black parts on your picture, but that's okay. That's okay. You're a perfect looking piece of toast. What did I tell you, family? There's 2 definitions.
Dude. Oh, what? There's only one.
There's 2 definitions. And that's my, hey, what did I say 10 minutes ago? You'll let social media teach you. You got to get out of that. Woke is being aware of the social and political injustices going on in this country. It doesn't have to be left wing or right wing. That's the problem. Y'all let a bunch of right wingers tell you what woke is, not even realizing that most of them were being woke and they didn't even realize it. But okay. Okay. The same people y'all listening to used to be Democrats, but y'all try to tell me they woke, right? They're not part of the woke right? Okay. Got it. Got it. They don't get it.
Ain't you supposed to be doing another stream?
Who?
Another stream at 2 o'clock from now.
Who?
You.
No, it's this one.
Oh, you just moved it up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was this one.
Okay.
I thought about doing another one. I was going to do that Jason Whitlock thing, but I want to wait to see what he says about that Joy Taylor lawsuit, and then I'm going to do that tomorrow.
They were clowning his ass.
Oh, no, I know. And we're going to talk about it tomorrow. I might have Torian with me tomorrow, so we're going to talk about that. Because I got to get him for what he said about Simone Biles. So we're just going to add it in there. Oh, yeah. No, cackling. No, that's called laughing. That's not cackling. That's laughing. Because
you heard what Charlie Kirk recently said, right?
Say what?
You heard what Charlie Kirk recently had to say, right?
About what?
He said the reason why black people experience racism is because of single moms.
Oh, we're bringing that back. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because white women don't have single motherhood going on. Okay, say less.
Man.
Oh no, let me guess. It's because the father, they're putting them through divorce hells. Okay. All right. Even though the single mother rate has dropped significantly, but that's stats.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I actually did research out that
All right.
GDP don't went up too.
Say what?
Some of our GDP don't went up in the last couple of years. Home ownership, businesses, stuff like that.
But they're not gonna talk about that though. They're gonna attribute that to immigrants. Listen, they have nothing else to talk about. What did I tell y'all after the election was gonna happen with MAGA? Nobody's gonna want to hear about. What did I say? I said if they win, they ain't gonna want to hear about black people no more. They want to talk about the issues going on. What I literally said that, and it's coming to fruition. Vivek tried it, they torched him. Elon tried it, they torched it. Diane Yap tried it, they torched her. Now he's trying it.
Yeah,
they don't care. MAGA don't care about black people right now. They don't.
They don't care about the prices out here.
Thank you. They're going to be watching intently for the next 100 days to see that shit go down. And Biden just said today, hey, Trump, I got about over 500 million acres that you can't go drill on.
Damn.
Go focus on that. No, Charlie Kirk, he put in 2 months of work and he wants to take victory laps. And it's then right back to black people. Oh, Charlie, by the way, since we're so violent, how come one of your attendees at your America Fest got into a fight that got publicized? Here we go. Clubber Lang, that's correct. Didn't earn it. That's what DEI means. That includes white women. Leave them alone, Miss Nisi. That includes you too, sir. You didn't earn it. Because if you did earn it, white men would be in their positions. They're not. So that means you didn't earn it, correct? Thank you so much.
What's up, Charles?
Make sure y'all calling them New York Congress people. Hey, Lazarus Clubber Lang, I hope you realize you're DEI too. But okay. One day y'all will figure this out. Church of Black Power. Pause.
Pause.
I mean, there you go. He says good afternoon today. He got to lead the conversation. All right.
Pause. Pause. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause. I would give it to Mark with pause. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause. It's a luxury to have a big man. Pause. They gave him the song. The hard one. Pause. Pause.
Facts. Thank you, D-Money. Elon and Vivek said, y'all DEI. Indians are the only ones that earned it. But y'all cool with that. He said it, not me. They said it. Indians have better culture. That's what Vivek said. He got better culture than y'all. He said y'all was sitting around watching Boy Meets World and Friends. Indians were in the lab. That's why they're all in the top CEO positions of these companies. He said it.
And y'all still get mad at us.
Facts.
Which makes no sense. Like, wait a minute, they taking over all your job.
What y'all focused on us?
Did you focus on black people?
We didn't ask them to put us in them positions. We never asked them to do that. We asked them to give us opportunities to compete. You know what happens when somebody's given something they didn't earn. They get jaded. I'm not going to hire you the first day to be an hourly employee and tell you to run the store. You don't have the experience. Y'all look down on us and think we don't have the experience, and then we get into these positions legitimately and lap you. Y'all would be sick to find out how many white people work under me. You would be sick. No, it ain't the same difference. Y'all's DEI is nobody except white people, white men, earn what they get. It's given to them through progressiveness. When everybody's telling you, you want to complain about it, fine. Some of your favorite companies engage in it, but I don't see y'all boycotting it. By the way, your boy Elon Musk was doing it since 2022, up until 2022. Then all of a sudden it became bad because he saw a way to grift on your side. Funny how that works. And this was the same man who was touting it every year. Vivek running around talking about DEI is bad, yet he was DEI his entire life. But all right.
That's funny.
Am I able to take a photo? Shit. Who said I'm hating on African Americans? Oh my God.
You're not listening.
Maybe you don't know this. Look, oh my God, it's a nigger. Oh Jesus. My God. I literally got the other day, they said I'm overqualified for a position. But all right. This man said I'm hating on African Americans when I did nothing of the sort. But okay. You're right, sir. I'll help you. I hate on African Americans so much I wrote this. I created this. I stand with Black America. You're right.
You're not
No. Oh, I'm hating on him as an African American? Okay, fine. You're right. Because he's a racist. And the fact that y'all don't see that, and he's not America first, and y'all still praising him tells me everything I need to know. You only like him because he's quote-unquote based when he writes shit. But all right.
I love that quote-unquote free speech that he gives out, quote-unquote.
Yeah, free speech, but he's banning everybody. He's taking away their opportunity to make money on his platform. But he free speech. He sold y'all free speech. But okay. I'm hating on Elon. I'm hating on somebody that is a welfare king. Okay. Somebody that didn't build nothing. He bought into Tesla. He didn't build it. But all right. Got it. I'm hating on him for that. I'm hating on the fact that his people gave him money, but y'all want to go sit there and fight for Trump when people say his daddy gave him money to start his business. Y'all want to start fighting over that. But I'll bring it up and y'all get mad.
Daddy gave me $1 million.
That man was running around doing slavery, but y'all cool with that. Go ahead. Go ahead. He a whole slaver, allegedly, but y'all cool with that. Him and his whole family, but y'all cool with that. Elon's the GOAT, but y'all let him go on SNL. That's supposed to be liberal jack-off haven. No pause. This is why, and you wonder why people don't take MAGA seriously. Where are your standards? Okay, you may not even be MAGA. You could be a Republican. As a Republican, where is your standards? As a conservative, where is your standards? You can't be sitting there shitting on something and then one of the people you like go on there and now you want to praise it. That's not how it works. You got to have standards. You had people in your own camp tell you, Vivek Ramaswamy, he's a fake. He's a snake. Do not trust him. Do not let him around y'all. Y'all didn't care because he was being anti-black. He was being anti-woke. Then the Soros stuff started coming out. Y'all didn't say a word. Y'all tried to fight it, talking about how it was fake. Then he goes on TV and admits it. Crickets.
And didn't he come out basically bashing Trump, trying to get votes in Iowa too?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all didn't say a word?
Didn't say nothing. You said Vivek is an asshole. He's trying to divide the party. This, that, and the third. Then he loses, gets under the wing. Then y'all love him again? Come on, bruh.
And y'all talk about how black folks, you know what? I ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there today.
Now he says what he says 2 weeks ago, and y'all are cool with it. Y'all are cool with it.
And that's how a lot of them feel too. It ain't just they feel about that. Us, they feel about that about everybody.
I say something wrong about white people, y'all jumping down my throat. Pause. He says something about white people, he gets a dividing line. Ain't that a motherfucker?
Why did they just come on my screen to mess up my day?
I love this shit. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn. Trump ain't for them. They're gonna learn. Maybe this is when y'all really become woke and you realize that the system is not for you. Y'all love talking about we complain too much. Okay, what we complain for is legitimate things. We told y'all about them cops. Now what are y'all doing in 2025? Y'all are complaining about them cops.
They don't say black back to blue like that no more.
Exactly.
I don't see them flags hanging no more like I used to. And I'm in the South too, buddy.
Jimmy, it's called a live stream. If I shut up, everybody leaves, and then I shouldn't even be talking. But what we're gonna do for you, since you don't know how to write sentences, you gotta go. Y'all complain about the school system and you're showing us the results of this. There's apps to help your critical thinking skills. Oh, wait, no, don't do that. Because you'll probably dig into the history and there probably some woke company you want to deal with them. I forgot. Did you hear Valuetainment? Oh, he another one.
Who's that?
That Patrick McDavid, he got his wake-up call. They went in on him. Because he tried to defend the visas. They started calling him a dirty Pakistani. I said, son of a bitch.
Damn.
I said, you... But he's Iranian. Uh-oh. You can't call an Iranian. That's one thing I know from New York. You can't call an Iranian Pakistani. They will beat your ass.
Oh, they don't like that. Them Latinos don't like when you call them outside their ethnicity too.
Yes, sir.
Now, KG, you know.
Mm-hmm.
you know dang well that these whores ain't loyal and they don't have no standards.
I know, but they don't want to acknowledge it. So let the Negro acknowledge it so you can get mad and then think about it later. But you ain't
Well,
going to
sir,
get the
they don't know
Negro
how
no
to create
credit.
standards. They can't create their own standards.
What do you mean? It's not that hard.
I'm pretty
They
sure
had a
they can't
wait a
stand
minute.
it
They
out.
had a standard for letting all the grifters in. You just had to praise Trump.
Trump and talk shit about your own people.
There you go. Like, come on now. They stuck. Look, but what did Torian and I tell y'all, and the rest of the new black media tell you? They're stuck in it now. They can't pivot away from it. They got to talk about black people. But again, what I told y'all is the crowd don't want to hear that no more. They want to hear about the wins, what Trump gonna do. You bring them black people, they're gonna look at you crazy. They're like, what are you doing?
Look, they be like, look, okay, we understand that black people are this, that, and the third. Talk about what's going on with the economy. Talk about what these prices are going to do. We don't care.
Exactly. They're gonna tell you after this inauguration, teach me something. That's why they're gonna run to start talking about bricks. And it's gonna be funny because they're gonna be stumbling over shit.
No, I know what they're going to do. They're going to contribute bricks back to black people. I'm like, how do we get some? I'm telling you, that's what they're going to do.
But there's no black nations in bricks like that, so they can't do that.
Only one is
They got they got to teach them from 2009. They ain't gonna be able to do
What
it.
they're gonna do is literally be like, if it wasn't for the darn FBAs, bricks would have never been a possibility. They wouldn't even need bricks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how did FBA start all this? So you just did. You tipped in the economy, and now everybody wants to.
It's
be on
Tariq's
bricks.
fault.
It's Tariq's fault. Damn Tariq.
It's Tariq Nasheed's fault. It's Yvette Carnell's fault. It's Antonio Moore's fault.
Umar.
Nah, Umar ain't black American, so you can't blame him.
Nah.
Umar ain't on FBA?
Umar is Cuban.
Ain't no.
Black Alpha exposed him months ago. He's Cuban.
He's Cuban B.
He's a wow. That just learned something new today.
And you know how that man was running around talking about he was related to Frederick Douglass?
No.
The Douglass family came out and put out a statement saying we can, with 100% accuracy, state that this man has no ties or no lineage to the Frederick Douglass family.
Damn. Oh yeah, his grift is over. He's coming to an end.
Oh no! He restarted the grift. Now he's cracking on y'all again, and people are bringing him on.
Trying to block reparations, talking all that nonsense.
Now I see why the reparations was. Now I see why.
I'm for reparations for all black people across the world globally, so I'm not going to support something that's just sectional in any area. Shut your dumb ass up.
Well, when you go to Africa to go get theirs, it's going to be sectional, right?
Exactly. The same way the Caribbeans, the CARICOM, is sectional. It is not the same.
Right, because the amount from Martinique, from France, is going to be vastly different than what Jamaica going to want.
Exactly. And what they actually are owed. We're owed a lot different than what people in the Caribbeans are owed.
Well, AW1, I wish I could do that, open up my own psychic hotline, but I can't hit the lotto to save my goddamn life.
So he's Cuban on what, both sides? Or his mama's side or daddy's side?
I don't give a fuck. He Cuban.
He Cuban.
He Cuban. His power should already been diminished off top.
Once you start talking against the land, you are no longer from here, my man. Let's put it like that.
Get off my damn thing.
Listen. Them Afro Latinos gotta go see homeboy up in New York. They got the Grenadian up there talking shit. And he ain't doing nothing about Robert Brooks. So y'all got some problems up there. I'm doing my part. I gotta get my wife's paternal side of the family their reparations. That's my job right now. Then I go get mine for my family, and then I can die happy. Even though I can't take the money with me because God won't let me bring it to heaven with me, asshole.
And whatever you receive from your reparations claim may not be the same things that we receive from this reparations
Exactly.
claim.
I just want my cut of the $500 billion that Jamaica need to get. That's all I want. I just want my family's cut. That's it.
That's it.
And invest in the island. That's it.
That hour will be
And when the Chinese come calling, y'all tell them nah, dread, manav it. That's all you guys say, manav it.
See, people who oppose reparations because they say it's divisive, they won't show conversations like this, where we have a clear understanding of what it is, who it's for, which regions, everything. And we can explain it down to the T. But everybody wants to try to play this, how do you say, I'm blind to the information role.
No, this is all you got to do. Them white folk asking for reparations right now. They have a lawsuit on the government right now for J6. That's reparations, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
There you go. So you know exactly what we want.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Y'all just mad that black folks want to have redistribution of wealth. That's the only thing you pissed off about.
Only person that should receive reparations from J6 is Michael Byrd, and he deserves all.
Nah, he got his already. He got that promotion.
Yeah, that's
and a bump. That's a bump. He got a bump in pay. He good. He probably the most famous black people right now. Mention that man's name in a conservative circle. Watch they start seething.
They start going crazy.
You know what? I'm finna do that right now. On this January 6th, let us honor the brother Michael Byrd. That's what we gonna put up there. I'm gonna piss him off.
I'm just trying to find a good.
You better go to spread space with that shit. Look, I put in Michael Byrd. Look what they put in the first thing: killing Ashley Babbitt. Get some. Look, we should put this picture. Nah, that ain't a good picture. You see how Google did my man? You see this? They ain't got like not one good picture. Come on, Michael gotta have a good picture.
I'm trying to find a good picture that I can kind of animate and then put on the shirt. And then on the back it's going to say Mike Byrd.
You know what you should say? You should take this one and say, I was aiming 3 inches. I was aiming 3 inches to the left. She got in the way.
How much you gonna bet they gonna take my shirts down? They're not gonna let me sell them.
You remember the chick that trolled MAGA with them shirts? Bruh, and you want to hear the funny thing? This is how much they don't give a damn. And this is white folk. MSNBC played when he gave her the business. They showed it this morning. It was hilarious.
What?
They showed it this morning, like what happened, that whole situation when they broke the window and she started climbing through it. And he's like, he got a gun. He got a gun. He got a gun. And he said, bye, y'all. On this January 6th, 2025, let us honor the sacrifice of that individual who made it their mission to start a conversation about the liberties we take for granted in this country, and, well, we'll put the ampersand because I need more, and what a hero looks like. And then we add our picture, and then I'll go later and find out I got suspended for 7 days. Well, we don't care.
I'm waiting on you to post it so that I can do a quote.
Michael Byrd. There you go. There you go, family.
There we go. Yes, sir. Hold up.
I should have did this when the trolls were in here. They would have lost their mind. They probably still in the back listening and they mad as fuck. And this is what I say to that. Look here. This is what I say. You ready? Whee! And this is the one with the brain too. And the brain don't work. I don't give a damn. Shout out to Michael Bird. Just like a bird, he let that bullet fly. Somebody said it's been 4 years since she took a hot load to the face. Nasty work. Hey, white supremacists, do you realize in a few months we'll be celebrating the 5-year anniversary of George Floyd and what he did to change this country? We will be doing a 22 whistle salute for Derek Chauvin. Because you know he has 22 extra airways now. No, I'm not trying to break the internet. I don't have that capacity yet. Shout out to Michael Bird. See, somebody said, yes, a true American hero. Michael Bird is proud to be an American. Hey, MAGA, this is what a true American looks like. The Chevy commercial made the Chevy commercial before the Chevy commercial realized what the Chevy commercial was supposed to be, because he was like a rock. He didn't hesitate. He had, how you cops say, he had perfect trigger discipline. He didn't let off. He could have emptied the whole clip. Yes, January 6th. They try to say it's Happy Patriots Day. It's Happy Michael Bird Day. They should take that bullet fragment and put it in the Smithsonian. That bullet saved democracy. Oh, y'all don't like me talking like that. I'm a black radical, family. That's what they told me. Thank you. There you go, Hurricane IQ. Thank you for your service. Who else are we honoring today? That's beautiful.
All right. Have to leave my little 2 cents on that.
Certification and process. I didn't get nobody climbing. I guess they're going to save their energy for the 20th. Let's go. Now they're calling it Janteenth. You see this? They can't stop thinking about black folks. Janteenth. All right. Husband of GOP senator refuses to shake Kamala's hand. That's some gangster shit. See? Why y'all not calling this out? I thought for a second he was about to open up some coke.
What?
I just saw this. I was like, I know he ain't about to open up a bag of a brick of cocaine. And then it was some game. I was like, what the fuck? There you go. See? Look where Michael Bird stopped. He stopped many more from doing it. Look at this. Catch him. Bye. This is like watching. This was like watching a ladder match. Ah!
Oh.
Look at him. USA, USA, USA. Come on, get that money in the bag briefcase. Reach down. Bang. That's what a day. I wish I was on X. Well, I wish I was on Twitter that day.
Long live the king.
Nah, see.
Commentary on that shit. That shit happened.
The funny thing was, when I was driving home from DC that day, I was listening to Jason Black, and I was gonna call in and tell him I was there. But of course, my phone didn't work in fucking Jersey.
Man, you lucky as hell, bro, because one of those brothers went down there just to take a damn picture for his album cover, and they him his ass the fuck up. Excuse my French.
6 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but see what happened. Look, I was out there. Look, I was out there from like 12:30 to 3:30, and it started getting cold. I was like, I'm out because nothing else was happening. So I walked like a couple blocks to this McDonald's, and that's when I started seeing all the black cars and the helicopters. And I asked somebody, like, what happened? He's like, them motherfucker went in the building. I was like, oh Jesus. Then I looked on my phone and I'm watching the coverage, and I'm like, okay. And that's when Muriel Browser was like, we're shutting down the city at 5:30. So I looked at my thing. I called him, bruh, I got out that city hella quick.
That sounded like somebody who wasn't for the shenanigans. Just, what happened? Them motherfuckers went in the building.
Them motherfuckers went in the building. I said, here we go. It's time to go. Plus, it was like 30-something degrees outside. I was like, nah, I gotta go. Plus, I really left when these four assholes brought the gallows in. I was like, yep, gotta go. They gonna fuck around and realize I'm black here. Let me go. They gonna want to use me to test it. You can kiss my ass. Look at this. Look, see? There's MAGA. The white vote will doom us all. This would have been funny that day, right? If they were climbing, the motherfuckers were throwing snowballs at them. And the motherfuckers started falling. The only good thing about this video, a lot of them got some water put on them for the first time in months.
Technically, it's ice, so they would have to wait for it to turn to water. They probably shook it off by then.
We will not be invaded. We will not be overrun. We will not be ruled by others. We will not be conquered. Motherfucker, you're already being ruled by the ruling class. You dumbasses.
You're being conquered by nature.
Shit.
What is going on here, man? Come on.
Ooh. Oh, so he already dropped his stuff? This nigga lying. Sir, preview.
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly.
Bone, joy, and harmony.
Peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay, keep your distance.
Nigga. So because she was light-skinned and she got big breasts, that you stayed away from her? Nigga. I'm going to have fun tomorrow. If that's your statement, bro, we going to have fun. Bruh, you just literally went on your show and SH'd her. What?
That is ridiculous.
He ass, bro.
Sir, how was she gonna pick you where she had at you?
We ain't even 6 days. This is the 6th day in the new year, man. This is the 6th day.
They were talking about, hey, kid, they were talking about Taylor Rooks too, right?
I'm sure she did something.
No, they think she did something, but I don't know if she did or not. I don't know.
No, they put up some videos of her talking about who she smashed.
Talking about John Morant.
Yeah, she said she gave it to John Morant. I was like, why are you naming his brother? He on his redemption arc right now. Leave that man alone. See what I'm saying?
That joke funny. Tariq put out said everybody was hitting but me.
That's about to be a song. I ain't gonna hold you.
I said, damn. I thought you got like you had a chance with her. She was messing with Acho and a married man. Cut the game, bro. And who else was she messing with? You don't even know.
Maybe Skip Bayless. I don't know.
Oh yeah, she was engaged to who was it?
I don't care.
Watkins?
I could.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's who she was engaged to. I forever thought she was like Italian. I knew she was mixed with something, but I didn't know what until I found out. Like later, like.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're doing his funeral today. That's right.
Who's that?
Jimmy Carter.
Damn, it's the day.
I think they would do. It's either. Well, I know down here they had shuttle buses. Like if you wanted to go see it, they have shuttle buses that go to the presidential library where the body is. Well, the coffin is, I should say. I shouldn't say body. The coffin, and you can go look at it.
They already buried his ass, didn't they?
Nah, I think they do it this week. I think it's Friday.
Oh, that's when they're gonna do the live televised job.
Probably either Wednesday or Friday. But Friday is Trump sentencing, so that's gonna be fun. And he trying to stop it. So yeah, this whole week is gonna be crazy.
All right, family. Thank you for having me up, man. I gotta run over to the studio before my client get over there.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You gentlemen be safe. Be one. And kid, I wanna talk to you about this whole Sailor Moon shit, man. I ran through 2-3 books now, and I am uninterested.
That's fine.
There is nothing going on there, buddy. So I want to know what books you, sir, think I should be reading so I can gauge her power levels against Goku, because I'm not seeing it here.
Say less. Okay.
All right, bet, family. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here too and relax.
All right, bro. Thank you for your time, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. So that was that. We got the certified results. It only took about 40 minutes, and then yeah, we had trolls and we got views. We so close to 1 million views, and I don't know still what I'm gonna do when that happens. I ain't sure, but we'll figure something out. But anyway, Hacksaw, you gonna get blocked. But anyway, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's gonna get wild the next 2 weeks. Just keep your head on a swivel, and just be what you gotta be. All right, y'all. Y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. I hope, hey, it's Hackside. I hope Sailor Moon messes up your whole universe. You heard what I said.